Israel continues to crush Hamas. IDF intensifies operations in Gaza City. Israel blows terror infrastructure into pieces. Thick black smoke covers parts of Gaza City as IDF hunts terrorists. Amid the ongoing ground operations, the Israeli Defense Forces have deployed its 3rd Division to Gaza City. According to the IDF, after about 2 weeks of intensified preparations, the 36th Division began moving into Gaza City as part of a ground operation aimed at broadening the scope of the offensive. As Israeli forces continue to carry out strikes to finish Hmaas, thick smoke was seen covering parts of Gaza City's Tal Al-Hawa area. Meanwhile, the IDF has said that over 500,000 Palestinian civilians have now evacuated Gaza City out of the 1 million who were there before the current operation started. According to reports, at the pace that the IDF is moving, much of the rest of the civilian population could be evacuated within weeks. The IDF pointed out that Hamas is still working hard to prevent civilians from fleeing, but is having greater difficulty in doing so as more of Gaza City is infiltrated by Israeli ground troops. However, in a setback on the international stage, the UK, Canada and Australia have announced they are formally recognizing a Palestinian state, despite opposition from the United States and Israel. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said the step was intended to revive the hope of peace for the Palestinians and Israelis. He added that Hamas would have no role in the governance of a future Palestinian state and must release the hostages it still holds from the October 7, 2023 attacks. The United States has termed the recognition of a Palestinian state by key allies like Britain, Australia and Canada a performative gesture. It further clarified its stance on the Middle East crisis, listing Israel's security as one of its priorities, along with the release of hostages. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, too, opposed the move, calling it an absurd reward for terrorism since Hamas' October 7, 2023 attack, which killed 1,200 people in Israel. Gaza has suffered devastating losses in Tel Aviv's retaliation. According to reports, over 65,000 Palestinians have died and roughly 160,000 people have been injured. Nearly 90% of the population has been displaced, as the conflict fuels ongoing international diplomatic concern and condemnation.